guys, welcome back to Vitale Style. Today I'm doing a much requested tutorial on this look, which is the look I wore in my Ulta haul. Oh, excuse me, I got a hair in my mouth. In my Ulta haul and also in my January favorites. I had everybody asking for a tutorial, and it's really funny because when you do take the less amount of time to get ready is when everybody likes your look the most. So this is really simple, like super simple. It really is just like a really thick wing liner and lashes. Everything is kept pretty neutral and a little bit glowy. I'm also using a lot of the new products that I just showed you in my Ulta haul so you can see them in action, because I did miss my Tried and True Thursday review yesterday because I wasn't feeling very well. So I didn't want to push myself to make a video and be like, yeah, this looks good. So I figured I would make it up to you by showing you a lot of the products that I just picked up in my Ulta haul in action. And then at the very end, I'm going to give you my thoughts on a few of these products just to see kind of how I felt about them and whatnot. So I hope that you enjoyed this type of video. If you want to see these kinds of video more often, please let me know. Like the kind of videos where I go and purchase new things and then I kind of do a makeup tutorial using them, and because I've used a few of these already before, so I kind of have an idea of how they work and I can give you my thoughts and opinions on them. So let me know if this is a video you really did enjoy. This is the look everybody was requesting. I will have everything I used down below as always. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. No, I was supposed to say that at the end of the video. Forget that. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any requests, please let me know down below. But as for now, let's get started. Okay, so as always, I'm starting with my eyes. I'm going to just put some of this Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and this is a Sigma Precision Round P82 brush. I like to put that on my eyelids because this really provides a really nice canvas, and I like to bring it all the way up to my brow bone. And I really like doing this with this particular paint pot when I'm doing like a really simple eye, and I want to cancel out any redness or discoloration on my eyelids. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay, this is the Naked Basics palette, and I'm taking this big E40 blending brush from Sigma, and I'm taking the color WOS right here, which is a really nice sort of creamy matte color, and I'm just gonna, in no sort of really precise way, I'm kind of gonna buff this all over the eye. This is gonna be like the main shadow, because that's basically all I'm going to put on my eyes, on my eye, oh, I should say on my eyelid. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with this color Naked 2, right? Yeah, Naked 2 right here. And what color is this? Faint. I'm going to blend these two colors together because I don't want anything super dark, but Naked 2 is a little bit too light. And then I'm just going to put this right into my crease really lightly. It's not going to be like a really defined cut crease. This is just to give it a little bit of definition so that it kind of blends better when we add the wing liner. I'm taking like a flat shadow brush in the color right here, Venus, and I'm going to just highlight under the brow bone and in the inner corner. Oops. So now it's time for a wing liner, which was like it's the main I guess component of that look, and I'm using my favorite gel liner. This is the Blackest Black Maybelline Studio gel liner, and this is a Sigma small eyeliner E10 brush. Now I'm gonna do this a little bit thicker than I normally would, simply because that's really the main thing about the eyes. So as always, whether I do this with liquid liner or whatever, I always start at the edge, and then I just kind of form my wing, and then that will determine how thick I'm gonna want it. So if you make it really long, that means you're gonna have to have it be thicker, if that makes any sense, if you make your wing. So I have a little bit of like a wrinkle onto my eyelid, so I just have to pull a little bit, and now that I have that, then you kind of draw your line, draw like the thickness. This looks crazy right now, but it just works. You draw on your thickness, and then once you have that done, you can go ahead and color it in. I feel like that sort of prevents from any mistakes happening, and it prevents from you having to go back and forth to see if is it too thick here, is it too thin there. By just outlining it first and then filling it in, I just feel like it makes the application so much easier, if that makes any sense. So go ahead and just fill it in. Like I mentioned, I just have to pull a little bit so that my skin stretches out. Otherwise, I'm left with like little patches with missing liner in there because I've got little tiny lines on my eyes. And then if you want to, you can make the wing even bigger. But for me, that is as big as I'm gonna get because I don't want, because my eyes aren't really big, so I don't want to have like half of my eyelid be a liner. So that's really about it. I'm just gonna do the other one. Okay, once you have your eyeliner applied, then what I do is I take like a pencil liner. This is the Marc Jacobs, what is this, Highliner Gel Crayon. I really love this. And I'm just gonna tightline just because I want to really darken the base of my eyebrows, because remember, we're just basically doing a wing liner. I'm not smoking out the lower lash line. I'm just going to do a wing liner, but I just want the eyeliner and the eyelashes to really be the focus of the look. So by doing that, by tightlining, it just darkens the base of your eyelashes and therefore making your eyelashes, it just pulls the look together much better, I think. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm applying this Essence I Love Extreme Creasy Volume Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. This has definitely won me over as one of my favorite mascaras of all time, and the fact that it's about $3 is incredible to me. So I'm just going to do a couple of coats. I am going to apply false lashes because I want that to be the focus of the look, just the lashes and the liner. But you definitely don't have to. You could definitely build up your mascara. Just gonna do a couple coats on each side. And now for my lashes, I am using the Ardell Wispies, except I'm just taking one and I'm cutting it in half because these are really long for my eye. So what I want is I want more of that like flirty, like at the very end look. So what I just do is I take one and I cut it in half, and then I just take each half, and I'm gonna put a little bit of my Revlon glue on there. And then I'm just going to apply each half on my outer corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to show you while this gets tacky. I'm going to take each half, and you can see that the center is the longest part. So I'm just going to take the longest side of the lash and have the longest side be the outside of the eye, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. You get what I'm saying. Just going to apply that on there. And now I'm just going to let that glue kind of set and dry without touching it. Now the great thing about this glue is that it, oops, I fell on the floor. The great thing about this glue is that when you apply it, it's white, but it dries clear, which I really, really like. So this is my favorite, all-time favorite eyelash glue. I'm just going to do this side. And now while that dry, we're going to work on the rest of the face. For primer, I'm going to use my Maybelline Perfect Prep Primer. I'm just going to use a little bit of that and put it on each side of my cheeks, right around my nose, kind of where your pores are. I need you guys know I like to blend it all with my fingers because I just feel like nothing blends your primer better than your fingers. And I really, really love this. I feel like it gives me a really smooth canvas. It makes my foundation apply like butter, and also it really does prolong the wear of my makeup. With foundations that normally wouldn't last very long on me, like the one I'm going to use today, it definitely helps. While that's setting, I'm going to now use this. This is the Maybelline Perfect Prep Under Eye Brightener. I talked about this in the haul as well. And it is yellow. Now I've been using this instead of my Armani corrector, and you'll have to let me know if you can see a difference. I think I see a difference, but you guys are going to have to let me know. And you really do not need a lot. This is going to last you like a lifetime and a half. It's really, really creamy. And I really like this for right now because my eyes, or under eyes, are so dry. And I feel like this just gives it a bit, you know, it just hydrates them. And it makes my concealer last a lot longer, I should say. For my foundation, I'm using the Nars Sheerglow foundation. I'm just going to shake that up a little tiny bit, And I'm going to apply that with my damp beauty blender, only because I really prefer my Sigma F80 Kabuki, but my skin has been really dry, and I feel like applying it with a damp beauty blender helps my, it helps everything just not look so dry. And just pop that on. Just gonna put that in place. By the way, my earrings are from Betsy Johnson. I had a lot of people ask in that video where my earrings were from, and they were a birthday gift years ago. I don't even remember who got them for me, but they're Betsy Johnson, and they're my favorite pair of earrings because I love studs. I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm using the Mally concealer palette. I'm going to take some of this concealer. It's not the most full coverage concealer, but I really like this a lot, and I especially like it when I blend it out with my beauty blender, which is what I'm going to do. The tips out of the beauty blender. I'm also going to go in with this. This is the Nude Wear Touch of Glow Nude Glow. Now I guess this is a concealer, but I don't really, it's really light coverage, but I really like it. Instead of having it right under my eyes, I really like it where I would highlight, but it's just not, I don't know, it's not as, I guess, pigmented as some of the highlighters I have. It's a bit more subtle, which I really like, and I really enjoy the finish of this so much. It just gives me a little bit of glow. I don't know if you can really see that, but I really like it. I'm just gonna, again, just with my beauty blender, just pat that in place. And I'm just gonna set the my very under eyes, where I apply this concealer with the powder, and my L'Oreal contour brush. Just gonna tap out the excess, and then I just do this so it opens up all my little lines. Just make sure not to apply too much, because if you have dry under eyes, this can make you look a bit cakey. And then I'm just going to set a little bit of my foundation with this Nude Wear powder, and this is just a Sephora, this is just a Sephora powder brush. This is the Pro Flawless Powder. I'm just going to swirl it around and pat it all in place. Now I really like this powder a lot. I'm a huge fan of Physicians Formula powders, and I feel like this just gives me a little bit of coverage, but also keeping it a little bit glow. It's not, I'm just looking in the mirror, it's not super matte and cakey. I just feel like it looks really nice on the skin. So I'm a really big fan of that. And now for bronzer, I'm using the Stila bronzer. Again, most of these products were in my haul, and I just take my Bobbi Brown bronzer brush and I swirl it in, focusing on like one corner, or one side of the brush. Whoa. Put that in the hollows of the cheek, just to bronze up the face. I'm not really going for a contour look. I'm going for more of a bronzer look, like a bronzed goddess. I'm just going to take this Equal Tools brush and blend that out. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just go right under it, because I think, you know, if you bring it down too much, then you'll lose any definition. For blush, I'm using this Maybelline Master Highlight Highlighting Blush in the color Pink Rose. Oh, this is beautiful. And this is my what? Sigma F10. Kind of swirl it in there. And run that on the top of your cheeks, on your cheekbones. You can see this has a really beautiful glow to it. So I'm just going to, oh, this is so beautiful. And I'm just going to put a little Fix Plus. That just gets rid of any powderiness, especially because my skin has been so dry. Let that dry really well. And now her lips, I'm going to outline my lips with my Spice pencil from MAC. And then I just run my finger just to blend that out, because otherwise it's way too strong. And then I just take the Smashbox lipstick in Nylon Nude and top it with this lip gloss by Laura Mercier in Bare Naked. Yeah. And that is the final look. Now in that video, I honestly do not remember where I had on my lips. I think I just probably just grabbed whatever was in front of me and I threw it on. But I was gonna go for just a nude lip anyway, but you can certainly do, because the eyes are so simple, you could certainly do a really bright lip if you wanted to, or a deep colored lip. I'm just gonna keep things really neutral and nude. And now that I have applied everything, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys how I feel about some of the new products I purchased. First and foremost, the Mally Primer, absolutely love. This has definitely been something I've been reaching for over and over again because I like the way it makes my pores look. I like that it prolongs the longevity of my makeup. I just really enjoy this a lot. The Stila bronzer is a really nice bronzer. It's got a little bit of a pink undertone to it just because it does have those pink, it has a couple of little pink squares in here. So you have to be careful. If that's not something you're into, then I would say skip it. Is it a must-have in your collection? No, but I really do like it. I plan on using this kind of all over the face for a really bronzed look when I have a bit more color. As of right now, I'm really fair, and I haven't been self-tanning this past week or so, so I really like it for the cheekbone area. The Mally Prep, what is this called exactly? Perfect Prep Under Eye Brightener. I really love this. I think it gives my eyes a little bit more hydration. It brightens things up a little bit more, and I just think it's great. It also makes my concealer look really good, so I really like this a lot. Next is the Mally Concealer Palette. I really like this, but I'm going to have to play a bit more to just see if it really is worth the money, so I will get back to you on that. As of right now, I say hold off on it if you already have some concealers in your collection that you really like, and then I'll report back on this. Okay, let's see. The mascara, love it. The concealer pen thingy here, I really like this for, like I mentioned, just a little bit of subtle highlight. I really like this a lot. If I don't want to use like my MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost, I use this instead, and it's just more subtle and it's more natural, and I really do enjoy it a lot. And as for the Master Highlight, I'm going to do a full review on these. I'm still playing around with them. So far I like them, but I will do a more in-depth review. And it's same for the Physicians Formula Nude Wear. The rest of the Nude Wear line, I will do a more in-depth review on these once I've had a chance to play around with them a little bit more. The mascara, go get it. Just do it. Just go. I'll wait. You get it? Okay, good. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This is awesome. This is like $3. I think it's so much better than the Jordana mascara that gets talked about so much. This is really awesome, so I'm really enjoying it. So that is a mini review on everything. This is the look everybody has been requesting, so I'm hoping that you guys enjoy it. I will have everything listed that I used down below, and if you have any requests, please let me know that I can get to them as quick as possible. Like, I loved when I was reading through the comments, everybody was like, tutorial, tutorial, tutorial. It just makes me feel, I don't know, it just makes me feel like more like I want to be able to give you guys what you want. So let me know down below what you want to see next. Let me just kind of show you up close a little bit. Just really simple, a really nice glow to the cheek, nude lip, big liner, big eyelashes, as big as I can get anyway. And that is it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!